This satellite view captures the largest river delta system on Earth. Crisscrossed by roughly 700 distinct rivers, the physical landmass of Bangladesh is completely defined by moving water. This intricate network forces a very harsh bargain. These rivers deposit silt that creates fertile agricultural land, but also expose the entire region to violent monsoon surges from the Bay of Bengal. Living inside this hyperactive environment are over 176 million people, making it one of the most densely populated territories on the planet. Dealing with constant flooding and shifting landmasses would stall out many economies. Bangladesh, however, is using these exact waterways and deep cultural resilience to position itself as one of South Asia's fastest-growing exporters. By learning to navigate and build over the constant flow of water, the country has turned geographic vulnerability into a potent economic engine. Survival here starts at the coastline. The Sundarbans form the world's largest contiguous mangrove forest, acting as an expansive biological shield that blunts the impact of ocean cyclones before they can reach major cities. These dense coastal forests also protect a rich array of wildlife, serving as the primary hunting grounds for the region's apex predator, the Royal Bengal tiger. Inland, the river network provides the backbone of the national diet. The silver hilsa, or eelish, is harvested in high volumes from the estuaries and heavily spiced with mustard, earning its place as the national dish. Farmers have adapted to the waterlogged terrain by quite literally floating their supply chains. During the monsoon, growers trade fresh produce directly from wooden boats to avoid flooded roads. The rich, silty mud is also the perfect breeding ground for jute. Known globally as the golden fiber, this historical cash crop keeps Bangladesh at the very top of global exports for natural fibers. Water dictates everything. It shields the coast, feeds the population, and provides the raw materials that anchor their export economy. To understand the people navigating this landscape, you have to look at the name of the country itself. Bangladesh translates literally to the land of Bengali speakers. In 1952, political leaders in West Pakistan attempted to force Urdu onto the Eastern Territory as the sole national language. The Bengali population fiercely resisted, launching a sustained movement centered on the right to speak their mother tongue. That language movement ignited a demand for sovereignty. It culminated in 1971, when a 9-month liberation war established Bangladesh as an independent republic. The pride of that independence is stitched directly into daily life. You can see it in Nakshi Kantha, a rural tradition of intricate hand embroidery that maps out local folklore in thread. You can also see it moving through the streets of Dhaka on cycle rickshaws, covered in bright, hand-painted artwork depicting local film stars and landscapes. It is rare to find a modern nation whose borders and constitution were forged primarily by citizens fighting for their right to a specific language. Governing a nation physically segmented by 700 rivers requires complex logistical coordination. For decades, traveling between the capital and the southern districts required slow, unreliable ferry crossings. The policies to solve these infrastructure hurdles originate here, inside the striking geometric concrete of the Jatiya Sangsad Bhavan, the National Parliament building in Dhaka. Their solution to geographical division is heavy engineering. The recently completed Padma Bridge allows trucks and trains to cross one of the country's most volatile rivers, accelerating regional trade. That reliable transport network feeds the country's industrial backbone, the expansive ready-made garment sector. Millions of workers manufacture apparel that is then shipped down the rivers to international seaports. This chart tracks the top global apparel exporters. You can see how Bangladesh has surged past nearly all competitors, utilizing those waterways to firmly secure the number 2 spot on Earth. By bridging the waters that used to divide them, they are industrializing and pulling the national economy onto the global stage. For a long time, international headlines framed Bangladesh primarily as a place helpless against the ocean. Today, they deploy advanced early warning systems and thousands of purpose-built cyclone shelters, setting a global standard for disaster management. And alongside the industrial progress, the geography still offers stretches of natural beauty. Cox's Bazar sweeps down the southern edge of the country, forming the longest uninterrupted natural sea beach in the world. The culture remains energetic. Every April, millions take to the streets for Polela Boishakh, welcoming the Bengali New Year with vibrant parades that celebrate their heritage. Bangladesh proves that geography does not have to dictate destiny. By learning to engineer the delta and refusing to surrender their cultural identity, they've built a remarkably resilient nation. If you enjoyed this dive into the geography and culture of Bangladesh, please hit subscribe. Let us know down in the comments which part of the country's engineering or history surprised you the most.